Hey, what's going on? Don't know if there's anybody here. If you're here, we do have the chat room. You can get in there and say hello. Doesn't matter if you're here or you're not here. Doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's kind of cool. That way I can maybe kind of shoot the breeze with you just a little bit and just say hi, hello, all that good stuff. Kind of let you know with this live thing, it's so freaking confusing. And it's literally, I remember if anybody showed up to the last one, it was a complete and utter failure in the beginning. I mean, we couldn't get anything going and we had to shut it down and then start the new one and get that going. It was just a really gigantic pain in the butt. But anyway, these live giveaways are just kind of fun because I get to get in here and just say hi and make a video so you can kind of see who I am and I get to tell everybody how much I appreciate that you're part of the channel and that you are supporting and all that type of stuff. And we can go in a little bit about the channel, and then we're going to have the giveaway. And like I said, these giveaways are not anything like huge, fancy, crazy. We're not giving away, $20,000 motorcycle. I'd love to give away a motorcycle, but what we are giving away is we're giving away things that are, it's not about cost. It's more about usability and for the things that we do, because in all honesty, this is a dual sport channel or a motorcycle channel, but it's more geared towards the dual sport side. And it's works along with your dual sport stuff. If you're getting into this or if you're already into it, I mean, even if you win and you've been doing this for 10 or 15 years, it's a great item to have because you can put it in your gear pack or when you're traveling or whatever you want to do. So it's really good stuff. Most of the stuff is not very expensive. I'm paying for it. It's sponsored by the 690 ADV. I pay for it out of my own pocket to give away, just as a thank you to everybody that goes to the website, 690adv.com. And then you can sign up down there at the bottom and you can get a free decal, put it on your motorcycle. And that just shows how awesome you are in promoting the channel and helping what it is, because the 690 ADV, I've said it a million times in all the videos, is not me, it's us. And together we all get to put comments and do all those things, and those comments really do help a lot of people. You'd be absolutely shocked. I mean, we've just hit a year, and thank you so very much again. I know I've said that a bunch, and I just get emails all the time from people saying that, oh man, I'm new to this and I'm that, and what about this and what about that, and can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? And can you, but I know that they're getting really good information from all these great subscribers and guys that show up every single week to be part of it and help out. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate that, because it's really cool, because I just feel that there's a need to get out there and give really good information and help people out, because it's a little intimidating if you're new to riding and you want to get information, or if you want to go to a dealership. I mean, it's so funny. Most people go to a dealership and they think that these guys that are selling motorcycles are these brainiac geniuses that have been riding for 500 years. And believe it or not, 90% of them, they don't, they're not much better than than your intermediate riders. So, take that with a grain of salt whenever you go to a dealership and you want to get information about a motorcycle. So if you haven't noticed, we started a podcast. Thank you so much for everybody that's been listening in and been giving support on that. The podcast is actually been getting pretty good feedback on it. It's really kind of cool because it's going to allow us to get in and give more information and dig in a little deeper. And we're going to be able to interview people and talk to a bunch of people. We're going to, I've got to, let me find it. Oh yeah. It goes in the iPhone and I can plug it in, and we're going to do some mobile talking to riders and stuff. So maybe I'll see you out there. And when we go out west and we do moto trips, or even here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, or just anywhere in Texas, since Texas is like so freaking huge, it's ridiculous. and see what's going on in your brain, and maybe give some information, put you up on a podcast. And I think that'd be pretty cool, because we could, we'll be able to feed off of other writers and subscribers and people that are part of it, and put out some good, cool content for a bunch of people that are, that are out there. I just think that I think it's freaking cool as crap. To be honest with you. So I'm just your average person. I'm not anything special. I don't know anything, and I get bashed just like anybody else that's out there on YouTube. That's why I put out the Thursday video podcast, and they're coming every Thursday. So just giving you a heads up on that. And we are I just had to put it out there, man. I mean, I'm not going to apologize for it. And anybody that sees this, and thank you for everybody that commented on that video. I'm so sick of the haters and the bashers and all that type of stuff. And we're going to get into the giveaway. I just want to kind of speak my piece a little bit, since, YouTube Live is weird and it's new to me, and I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm just trying to do the best I can, and all this stuff that, I had a bunch of people, a bunch of emails and a bunch of stuff that people thinking that, I'm just, I've got sponsorships and I got all this stuff across the board, and KTM and all these other things. And it's completely false. It's not real. It's not anything. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm sponsored by me, and the things that I give back to you guys and the things that I do, it comes out of my own pocket. I get up every Monday through Friday. I go to work. I have 2 kids. I have a wife. I have things like that. I'm just like every other person. I've got people out there. You don't make money on YouTube. There's really no money on YouTube. YouTube is an engine to help get your stuff out there. And I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this to have fun and to put stuff out there and get people on board and to be part of something bigger than just one person. This is for a community and for a bunch of people to help out and make stuff grow and be part of it. And if we all come together and we all work hard at it, together we are huge. We're massive. And that's really what that's what I'm trying to build with the 690. So if I've never really discussed and got 100% in what is the 690 ADV, the 690 ADV, okay, I own a 690R, and the ADV is the adventure part. I love to camp. I love to ride motorcycles. I love to get out and just check just check stuff out. I like to, go explore, and I love to see all these things. And I want to share that stuff with everybody so that people can get out there and know that there's more to life than just, sitting in your basement, eating Cheetos and on your cell phone, because there is more to that. You're missing a whole thing. I said it in the last podcast, like Ferris Bueller said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look once in a while, you're going to miss all of it. And if you get out, the beauty part is if you don't ride motorcycles and you want to ride motorcycles, that's where all the subscribers, all the people come into play, and it helps out because we need more riders, and we really do. And we need to be better to the women. We really do. We need to be better to the girls and support them as much as possible, because you know what? It's cool that they ride on the back of our bikes, but at the end of the day, it's that throttle, man. You're pulling that throttle. It's awesome. So, but that's really what the 690 is about. It's just about helping everybody. And if you ask a question, that it's not me that gives the answer, and I can lean on everybody else to help give answers, to answer any question that you got. And if you are a subscriber and you have put some questions in, I'm going as fast as I can. I'm sorry. I've got some stuff. I'm trying to help people. I had some people ask about the steering damper for my 690, how to install it. I'm working on it. It just takes a little bit. I can only go so fast. The LED lights on my bike, I'm working on that. I'm trying to get that out. I mean, it's much easier to do a podcast than it is to do a video because of all the editing that you have to do. The editing is crazy. If you've never made a video, then trust me, there's work involved. It takes a little bit. So, but again, I appreciate everybody. I know I'm kind of just all over the place, and I appreciate you, and thanks so much for putting up with me and all these things. And thanks for tuning in and seeing all the things that we do. But this is a dual sport channel and a motorcycle channel. And this is for anybody that wants to get into this type of stuff. And it doesn't matter if you ride a scooter. I don't care if you ride a street bike, a cruiser, man, I don't care. It doesn't matter, man. 690adv@gmail.com. And you email me anytime, day or night. Most guys will tell you I'm pretty prompt. I'll do the best I can. I've got tons of writers that I can lean on to help get you the information that you're looking for, and hopefully we can put you on to the right track. And for everybody that thinks that when we put these videos out that we're just pinpointing down on one motorcycle and we're bashing all the other ones, like Friday night's video, I don't know if you've seen it or not. Everybody thinks that, oh, just the WR250R. It's like, look, I know the WR250R is great. I owned a WR250F, and it's a fantastic bike, and it's night and day from the 250F to the 250R. And look, I've been riding a long time. I get it. I do. I get it. I have a garage, with motorcycles in them. So I know the difference between the two, but I will tell you this, that CRF 250L is a fantastic bike. And if you own a CRF 250L, I tell you right now, it'll do everything the WR250R. And I don't care what anyone says. I've ridden them all. I've been on them. It's not that it's a better bike. It'll do everything the other bike will do, is what I'm trying to tell everybody. It'll do everything. And remember, if you learn anything from me or anyone else, you go talk to any of the professionals. It's not the bike, it's the rider, man. The bike will make the rider that is really good better. That's it. Tiger Woods will beat you with a pair of plastic clubs, and you can have the best clubs in the world. So it doesn't really matter. I'm just telling you, it's not the equipment. It's the person with the equipment. So anyway, thank you. I appreciate it. YouTube Live. I'm not good at it. Just let you know I'm not a sponsor. If you can't make it, it's hard to pick the right time to get everybody to show up. I know most of the people that watch my videos and stuff like that, it's usually late at night my time. I'm in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, so we're Central Time, and it's late, like 2 a.m. So I know that means that people are out west or they're out towards Australia and stuff like that. And I look at the analytics stuff, and a lot of the guys are out that way. So I get it. 8 o'clock here, it's probably too early to do it, but I have a life too, so I just do the best I can to get it out. But anyway, without further ado, our giveaway, and it's not even very crazy on what we're giving away, but it is cool and it is free, and we are giving it out. This is my personal item. I'm not giving it to you because it's mine, and but I am going to ship brand new in the box, sealed package, ready to rock and roll. I'm going to send it out to the random generator, which I have my laptop over here. I'm going to use that to run everything down. It's kind of hard. I was trying to do it on the screen earlier to see, but man, you can't see nothing when you're going computer to computer. But I will show that this is legit. I'm not trying to, just give it away to somebody that I know, because I don't roll like that. But what we are going to give away, and it's great to just have in your pack. It's great to take with you camping or whatever. And if you've already got one, sell it. It's going to be in the box. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, do whatever you want to do, but they're fantastic because they're just nice to have, because it's not a big deal till it's a big deal. Remember that. That is one of the best things I ever heard. It's not mine. I got that from a buddy of mine. And you just never know if you're ever going to need something. And if you do adventure camp, or if you camp, or if you're an outdoors type person or something like that, remember last time we gave away a camp knife, and we shipped that to Canada, and it took 900 years to get there. So I'm sorry about that, but it was not an expensive camp knife. And that camp knife is, it's down in the description. You can pick one. It's like $25, but man, I tell you what, it does almost as good as an essay. And my buddy's essay is like 160, 170 bucks, and it does a fantastic job. But anyway, what we're giving away, I'm going to get this wrong. And I did. God dang it. I suck at this. Life straw. I can't even get it right. But anyway, a life straw. and it's only like 20 something bucks or whatever, but these things are great because if you have a filtration pack or if you have any of that type of stuff, these guys here are just, man, they're just great. They filter like 1,000 gallons of water, and 99.9%. It takes out viruses, microbials, any of that type of stuff. And it doesn't really seem like a big deal, but you just pop that bottom off, you stick it in the nastiest muck, and man, it's delicious. Trust me, it works. Make no mistake, it works. And you don't get this one. This one's mine. But I am sending a brand new one out to the winner, which we're going to do here in about another, hopefully within the next 5 minutes or whatever. But it's super easy to use. You just pop this off. You pull off the tip. It's got this little string for like a carabiner. You take that. You just put it down into the muck and just, it's like a straw. And it works awesome. And it tastes like, it tastes better than spring water. It's really, really cool. So yeah, the Life Straw, very, very cool. And, but that's what we're giving away. And what we're doing is we're just doing these as an appreciation to everybody that's part of it. And like I said, I pay for this stuff out of my pocket. We don't have sponsors. I don't have any of that stuff. It's just my way of saying thank you. And I appreciate you. And I think that, we just all need to come together as a fantastic, great community for motorcyclists and just be better. And if you see somebody that's struggling, take 5 seconds out of your day to help them out. And I think that if you did that, it will do you a lot of good and a little joy to help those people in need, because young men, women, and all kinds of riders can really definitely use the help for motorcycles, because motorcycles can be kind of intimidating because there's not much to them. It ain't rocket science. It's 2 wheels, it's throttle, it's a cable, unless it's ride by wire. You got a piston, fuel injected, carburetor. Carburetors are so much easier to work on. It's just nice. But people get intimidated. There's something about a motorcycle that there's 2 things with a motorcycle. People are fascinated and they're intimidated. And some people are so fascinated that they just don't care. They'll just walk up and start talking to you. And if you've ever been on an adventure trip, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can pull up to the most out of nowhere grocery store and somebody's just going to pull up and they're just going to start talking to you. They always do. And that's the cool thing about it. That's what makes it neat, and they're like, oh man, you got all this gear on the back, you got all this stuff and you're traveling, so what's it like? And you try to explain it to them, and they got the deer in the headlights, and they act like they act like they know what you're talking about, and they have no clue. So it's hard to explain. So to get into it, I've had a cold. Sorry. I just try not to sniffle as much as possible, but to get into this stuff, it'll change your life. It will absolutely change your life. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And to everybody that has the best bike in the world, you're right. You do. You have the best bike in the world because it's your bike. My bike's the best in the world. It's my bike. So, so anyway, what we're going to do is how this works. And we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Remember, Life Straw is what we're giving away, and it will be brand new in the box. This is mine. I'm not giving this away. We're going to do a random generator on my laptop. And when we give it away, we're going to do 3. Okay. We're going to do 3 names. You have to be on the website and registered. So if you are new to this and you're seeing this for the very first time, you have to go to 690adv.com. You got to go down to the bottom, register for a free decal. We're going to send you a free decal. And then you are in for life. You are anytime that we do it. And what we're doing is we're having little small giveaways like every 3 months. That's give or take 2-3 months. And that's what we're going to do. And maybe one day, with the growth of everybody helping us, we will get some sponsors and we're going to give that stuff away. Because what I want to do is I want to get that stuff, test it, and let you know if it's good or not. And then I'm going to give it away. I don't want it. I have a slew of stuff in my moto arsenal. I don't need anymore. I need to get rid of stuff. So I would love to just give that stuff away. So so if you're new to this, you need to go 690adv.com, sign up, register, get a free decal. It's down at the bottom, and then you're in. You're in forever. All you got to do is just put in your basic information. That way, I don't have to sit there and beat you up on email to get your shipping address and all that type of stuff. I've got your email, I've got your shipping address, your name, and then you go into the hopper, and then you can win anytime that we give stuff away. And as it grows, stuff's going to get better. It's always going to get better. I don't care if Honda gives me a motorcycle one day. I'm going to give it away. I'm not going to keep it. I've got plenty of motorcycles that are mine. I pay for them myself. I don't need any more bikes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the random generator. And I know it looks weird because you're not going to be able to see it on screen, but I'll take a picture. I'm going to stick it up there. So just so you can see some of the names, and it's on there. It's a bunch. It's 100 and something names. So we're going to do 3 of them. There'll be the actual winner. There'll be the runner up, and then there will be the 3rd place winner. What it is basically, if you watch the videos, you got 24 hours. I'm going to shoot you an email after the show sometime tonight before I go to bed and let you know that you have won. And just to let me know that you're alive and out there, and that it's just not some spammy email. That's, and then once you do that, that's it, man. I'm shipping it to you. If you do not, by the time I ship that email out or send the email out, you have 24 hours before it goes to the runner up. Same goes with the runner up. If you do not respond within 24 hours, it goes to the 3rd person. If the 3rd person, there's no way. The last time it was within a matter of minutes. The gentleman in Canada that did it, a great subscriber, he emailed me back and everything was good to go. So if something happens, does go into that, then guess what? We're basically, I'm going to do a random generator again, excluding those names, and I'm going to send it out to number 4. We're giving it away. I don't want it. I'm giving it. That's what it's all about. It's an appreciation just to tell people, thank you so much for being part of your deal, taking time out of your Fridays or whatever day that you watch our videos. I get it. 99.9% of the people have a life. YouTube was not you weren't just sitting around going, oh man, I hope a video comes out from 690. So, but a lot of people do actually tune in on Fridays at 9 p.m. and I appreciate it. Thank you so very much, because it really does. It's a big deal to me because it makes me feel good, and it's awesome because it just goes to show me that there are other people out there that are like me, that are passionate about motorcycles, and that they love them, and that they enjoy them, and that they want to be bigger or a part of something bigger other than just themselves. And hopefully one day I'm going to see you guys out in there. And like I said, with our podcast, man, don't forget our podcast, man. You can get us on iTunes. You can get us on Google. I'm working on Alexa. It's kind of freaky trying to figure that crap out. And you can use any of the podcast apps. I don't know crap about podcasts. I know how to make a podcast, but I don't know how the podcast stuff lives. So if you know a good bit about podcasting and a better way to do it, but as far as I know, we're on iTunes and we're on Google Podcast. You can use any of your deal. It's on our website as too. You can actually get it on our website. You can stream it from our website. And as far as I know, all the podcast apps work. Let me know if they don't. 690adv@gmail.com. But as far as I know, they do work. And I'm going to find people. I'm going to find one of you guys out there. If you're in Dallas, Fort Worth, or something like that. And if you see me out there on my 690 and I got my phone in my deal, man, and you're like, hey, what's up, man? As long as you're not like, don't like doing that type of stuff, I'd love to talk to you. I think it'd be awesome, man. I just think it'd be cool. It'd be really super cool. So, all right, let's hit this random generator and let's see what we get. So, I'm going to fire up my laptop real quick. So if you give me like a second. So here's my laptop. I know you can't see it because of all the lights that are in here, but anyway, it's cool. It's called Name Picker Ninja. You can go look it up. It's namepickerninja.com. And what it does is it allows you to do a random name. So let me take a picture. I just want to make sure people know that I am not just going, oh yeah, you won. That's not it. And then I'm going to take a picture of the screen of the winner and then the runner up and whatever, just so that everybody knows. But if you look, well, it's not working so well. Worked better earlier. There you go. All right. So I'll tilt it a little bit. I know it's upside down, but those are names that are on there. And those are part of the people that are on there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to click it. And then I'm going to take a picture of the winner and then the runner up and then the other one. Cause I just want to make sure that, there's no funny business going on and it's real. This is not some shammy scammy because whatever, I'm giving it away. It's my deal. So without further ado, let's see who's going to win the last draw. And it's still rolling. All right. The winner is Joaquin Chi, I guess. Chi or Che? I think it's Joaquin Che. I'm going to take a picture of it and I'm going to send you an email. Just let you know. There you go. It's backwards, but whatever. You can do the math on that one. That is our winner. That's our winner. And I'm going to remove that name from the list so that it can't be popped up again. And I am going to do the run up. And the runner up is Zachary Wilson, just in case Joaquin does not claim his prize. Zachary Wilson, you are the runner up, just in case he does not. I'm going to remove him from the list real quick. And number 3, and I will keep this in here just in case they do not, but I am fairly certain that they are going to pick up their prize. And then number 3 is Brian. I'm going to butcher this name and I'm sorry. And believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken, you are a fairly recent subscriber. Brasema. I don't know. I'm going to take a picture of it. And hopefully you can tell me how to say your name. I just remember seeing you in the 690 email whenever it came in. And there's number 3. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And Joaquin Che, or I think it's Che. I don't know. I'm horrible. Everybody tells me all the time I'm really bad with the English language. Whatever. I don't care. I'm 48 years old. I'm okay with who I am and what I can do or can't do. But anyway, like I said, thanks so much. I appreciate you. Maybe next time we'll get some people to chat in and say hi or something like that. I got a chat window. I can chat with you, but I guess it's better just to sit there and shoot the breeze. But like I said, our podcast, if you have any suggestions for podcasts, 690adv@gmail.com. Just shoot me an email and just say, hey, I've got an idea. I just got saying that Zachary is in the chat room. I don't see anybody on my chat. See, this YouTube thing is crap, man. I don't see nothing. I'm looking on my screen and I see me. I see one thing that I wrote. I don't see nothing. I just had another guy text me that's a buddy of mine that's a subscriber, and he just told me that he was in the chat room, and I don't see nobody. Damn it. Ugh. I try to keep it clean. I do my best. That's frustrating. It's like, man, all right, it's a work in progress. If anybody out there, email me if you know how to work this YouTube live thing. I don't know anything about it, and whatever. I'm gearing the channel towards radio savvy, like damn it and stuff like that. I try not to cuss because cussing's so easy, and I really do have a potty mouth. If you know me personally, but I'm trying to clean it up as best as I can because I do have kids and I'm around kids all the time. So, well, I can't click the live chat room button. I've got a buddy telling me what to do, but it says right here, I got a chat thing open, and it doesn't have anything going. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Whatever, thanks everybody for, for everything. And I appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, our podcast, make sure you check it out. And believe it or not, the buddy that's been texting me, he's a storm chaser, and I get an interview coming with him. So it's going to be kind of fun because you want to talk about a potty mouth. It's going to be difficult for him to keep this clean, but I'll work on him. So, but very cool stuff because he knows tons and tons of stuff about weather and very neat stuff. I don't want to give too much away because that's coming up, and weather's a big deal for riding bikes. Trust me, especially when you got bad weather and severe weather. I'm going to try to pick his brain to get stuff out to you guys, things to look for, things to pick up on, maybe a really good radar app that you can find and stuff like that. And maybe you already have a radar app, and maybe he'll tell you if it's good or not. So, or you'll be like, oh yeah, you're a storm chaser. So, I mean, he's got hundreds of tornadoes and stuff that he chases and stuff like that. So we're going to pick his brain. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to try to do that this week and get it up on a podcast. But anyway, thanks everybody for stopping in and being part of my channel and supporting and all the things like that. And I don't know. I can't explain and tell you how much I appreciate it. You just hear me say a bunch of words and you see videos and stuff like that. And remember all the haters that are out there, man, if you see them, comment, bash on them, man, just sit there and hammer down on them. But most of them are spam accounts. They're not even real or anything like that. But don't hold back. I mean, hit down on them, and maybe we can get rid of all these jackasses because they suck. They absolutely suck. I can't stand them. They drive me nuts. And it's not me because, but I know people that produce videos, and it hurts their feelings, and it pisses me off, to be honest with you, because I just do not think that is. That's cool because some of these people take this up because it is work making these videos. Even if you just throw up a video out of nowhere, there's still work that goes into it. And most of these people do not throw anything up. They don't do, they do nothing. All they do is they're sitting with a bag of Cheetos in their mom's basement, sitting around, chilling out. So, but I can't see anybody that's in the chat room. And hey, Brian, I know you're in the chat room, and I know Zachary is in the chat room, and the winner, I don't know if he's in the chat room, but everybody that's in the chat room, I can't see you, but I appreciate you, and thank you so much, and thanks for being part of it. And I would chat back, but my chat board over here, that's a piece of crap. There's nothing there. I can't see anything. All it tells me is my time, and it shows me some thumbs up and some other stuff, but it doesn't tell me anything else. I've got nothing. So I'm going to say thank you to everyone. And I don't even know if you saw that, because all I see is two things. I see welcome and thanks so much, and then thank you to everyone. So thanks, YouTube, for making it nice and easy, because that's all the money that we're making. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be able to retire in 1,000 years off of what we make on YouTube, which is pretty much nothing. But like I said, LifeStraw, we have another giveaway. It's going to be a couple of weeks before I figure out what I want to give away, because I try to be strategic in what I'm giving away, because I want it to be something cool, it's not about what it costs. It's about what its purpose is and its job, and things that everybody can use. That's fantastic and amazing. And I hope in some of these things that I give, you'll be able to use every single time that you go out and do something. But some of the stuff that I'm going to give away, uh, hopefully you never have to use it. But if you do, you'll have it. And that's a big damn deal, because these life straws, I know they seem crazy and they're like, oh yeah, that's the dumbest thing ever. Yeah, it's really dumb until you're broke down in the desert and all there is a muck puddle. Then it won't be so stupid. You'll be like, you know what? That damn life straw is awesome. And you will reach down there and you will suck it. It'll taste like delicious water. So anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Got a podcast coming out tomorrow. Got to interview a really good buddy of mine, Story Moto ADV Billy J, and pick his brain a little bit. Don't want to go into too much detail. That'll come out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. That is an audio only. I'm trying not to stream those to YouTube. One slipped through on accident. I heard that's a big no-no, and I apologize if I upset anybody by putting an audio podcast on there. I try to make the video podcasts video and then syndicate it over into audio. But it is going to be on our podcast. And if you need to find us, it's Radio 690 ADV. And iTunes, you can find us at 690 ADV, and Google, I can't get anything on, so I have no idea. So I would just say Radio 690 ADV, and you can find us on that. So listen to us, pick us up, and we're going to have stuff coming up all the time on podcasts, because for me versus video, it's much, much easier to produce those than it is to produce a video. That's why we only have videos about twice a week. And then we have our news, and we'll have our gear stuff, and that's coming up. So keep that in mind. Those are randomly going to be coming out, but it's gear stuff. And we're going to have, I've got a bunch of them. I'm going to show you gear that's awesome. And I'm going to show you gear that absolutely epic failed that I thought was going to be awesome. And I can save you a ton of dough if you'll be willing to listen to me and trust me when I say it was tested, and I will probably never buy it again. So, so just like I said, I'm doing my best to try to cut the middleman out and put you on the right track to the good stuff, instead of just going, oh yeah, that's fantastic. And you might even own what I got, and you'll be able to reiterate on it and say, you know what, that did not work for me either. So, but hopefully the audio sounded good. We just put in this microphone, didn't cost a whole lot of money. But I figured, if you're going to do something, it needs to sound pretty decent. So I hope it sounds good. And the video is coming off of my Mac. So, I'm a Mac dude. So, but hopefully everything is good. And I'm sorry that I couldn't chat with anybody, because the chat, I don't know how to, I'm so afraid if I touch something that I'm going to lose everything. I'll lose the stream and everything. And I didn't want to lose the stream. So I remember last time it was an epic failure. We screwed up and nothing worked, and then I had to restart everything. So, but if I didn't get to say anything verbally, I want everybody to just sorry and thank you so much. Keep in mind, like I said, we do ride around Dallas Fort Worth. If you happen to see me, stop, say hi. I mean, I'd love to shoot the breeze, man. Just whatever. So I appreciate you. And there was something else I wanted to say, since it's live. I don't know, drawing a blank, man. Anyway, Tuesday video, 2-minute tips. I know a lot of people out there say those 2-minute tips are absolutely stupid. And to all those that say that they're stupid, sorry. To me, they're fantastic. They're reminders to me, and they help a lot of new riders out on how to prepare and to check things and to do things, because there are a lot of checkpoints. You're 2 wheels, not 4 wheels. You lose one tire on a motorcycle, it's an epic crash. Just little things, motors, stuff like that. The engines are smaller, not only that, just the gear and the camping and stuff like that. It's just, they're little piddly things that really add up to big things if you don't remember them, because trust me, I've forgotten things and like, oh my God, I cannot believe I did that. And it's these little tips that will hopefully help you in the long run to do it. And we're going to always have 2-minute tips, and they're fantastic. So if you don't care for them, well, I'm sorry, we're still going to make them. And then the rant and rides are the rant and rides. I'm sorry that you don't get to see a ton of dirt. If you live in Dallas, Fort Worth, there's not a lot of dirt in the city. So I'm not going to ride 40 miles just to get off road, just so I can make one guy happy. That's why I ride around to spit it out. Now there's going to be times up where my office is, and there is dirt up there, so we'll probably do some. But when it's cold, I got no desire to sit there and do that. I will ride, but I'm not seeking it out. So, but we do have a lot of dirt. We have thousands of miles and tens. I don't know. I have 10, maybe 20 hours of off-road footage that we're going to probably do some 690 classics, and it's going to be old riding stuff when we were off-road and doing that type of stuff, and some funny stuff of, like me crashing the bike and things like that. It'll be kind of cool. We're going to work on putting that together and maybe do some voiceovers and stuff like that on there. So, but yeah, for those that don't think that I actually ride out and get out in it, I got a bunch of it. So, but to everybody that stopped in, thank you so much. Congratulations to the winner. Congratulations to the runner up. And maybe the next time you'll win. But we're going to have them all the time. It's not like this is just a one-time thing. This is an appreciation for everybody. Thank you so much. And thank you for being part of it. And if you're young enough that you can't have a beer, have a Coke. If you can have a beer, go have yourself a cold beer. That's one of my happy times. When I get to camp, I love a beer, man. It's just delicious, man. And I'm a Miller Lite guy. So there's other guys like, oh, you drink that? Like, yeah, that's what I drink. So, but you guys have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much. And everybody that watched the video yesterday and watched all the videos, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. But everybody in the chat room, thanks so much. And emails going out to the winner. And if it doesn't show up, and the runner up and the third runner up, if they don't hit them up, I'm emailing you. So keep your eye on your email just in case it happens. I don't think it'll happen, but heck, who knows, man? Some people just don't check their emails. So anyway, I appreciate you. Thanks so much. We love you at 690. You guys have a fantastic weekend. Be safe out there. Keep it on two wheels, or keep the shiny side up, whatever you want to say, whatever keeps you happy. And tune in, be part of it. Tell your friends about us. Be part of the 690, because the 690 is not me, it is us. And you guys have a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much. Bye.